we can start the second half, and this is just to show you this is the vast prize that they're fighting for today. Yeah.
Is that the glitter ball?
No, it's not ball-like actually. It doesn't glitter, but apart from that. So we're going through the act in exactly the same way as in the first half. So we're starting again with Bob Hines, and Bob's competition song is called They Never Let You Down. Malta in 1940 was subject to attack after attack from Italian planes and bombers, and Malta had virtually no means of defending itself. That was until Air Commodore Foster Maynard, I love that name, discovered a number of packing crates that had been left behind by a visiting aircraft carrier, presumably by accident, earlier in the war. Inside, disassembled, were some Gloucester Gladiator biplanes. They put these planes together and called them Faith, Hope and Charity, and these planes took to the sky to defend Malta. They became a symbol of Maltese resistance, and the Maltese people took them to their heart. These planes and their pilots contributed to the whole island being awarded the George Cross in 1942. Bob Hines.
Maltese skies in 1940. Three planes called Faith and Hope and Charity, and they never let you down. They never let you down. You put your trust in faith and hope and charity. Looked up to the skies, tell me what you saw. Italian planes and bombers by the score. You stood with hand on heart, for your skies were turning dark. You put your trust in faith and hope and charity. Put your trust in faith and hope and charity. Put your trust in faith and hope and charity. And they never let you down. They never let you down. You put your trust in faith and hope and charity. Came to the land that you loved. You prayed to the skies, prayed to the Lord above. And what there did you see but Gloucester Gladiators 3? You put your trust in faith and hope and charity. Put your trust in faith and hope and charity. Put your trust in faith and hope and charity. And they never let you down. They never let you down. You put your trust in faith and hope and charity. Maltese flag flies proudly on the shore. The island remained free, and what's more, a George Cross for the land, for a line drawn in the sand. You put your trust in faith and hope and charity. Put your trust in faith and hope and charity. Put your trust in faith and hope and charity. And they never let you down. They never let you down. You put your trust in faith and hope and charity, and they never let you down, they never let you down. You put your trust in faith and hope and charity.
Oh, yeah.
You did. Well, I hope it's not a grilling. Thanks very much, Bob. That was a very enjoyable song. I mean, it's a great story that you found, and kind of a really interesting story. And
Could you speak up a bit, please?
I'll try. So yes, it's a great story, and you've you've brought out a lot of the details for us and taken us through it. I think you've you led us through the different emotions of it, the fear of the invasion, and coming all the way through to the pride of remaining free. Very good use of repetition in there's some nice hooks and a very singable chorus, which was lovely. I mean, the audience made it clear that the chorus was very singable, particularly like and deceptively simple melody, but very, very enjoyable. Especially, for example, in the "never let you down" phrase was really nice. So, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Next performer is Peter Isles, and this year's theme got Peter thinking about letters from charities, whether to give or not, the many reasons we can find for not giving, and the resolving of the decision. It uses all three words, faith, hope and charity, though not necessarily in the right order. Please welcome Peter.
I wonder if I should mention, I don't know if you know, New Hope is a charity in Watford for homeless, and there's an unashamed plug for it in this song, which I will not apologise. A letter through my letterbox, whatever can it be? A bill or some promotion, oh, it's a charity for homeless trapped in poverty with no hope of breaking free. They need some gifts of money, and perhaps could it be me? I feel a wave of sympathy of all of us humanity. I think about my bank account, well, why should it be me? They might spend it on holidays, or on a brand new car, or on a fancy luxury yacht to take them near and far. They might be carefully targeting suckers such as me. Many may have given inadvertently. How can I put my faith in them? I've never really known them. I might be funding weapons, drugs, sex trade, slavery, or even worse. But maybe there's a better place to put some hard-earned cash, like those nice people at New Hope I met at their last bash. I know they do great breakfasts and provide a place to sleep, and if they can, they make a plan to get you on your feet. I really like the way that they show love to all who come their way. I think I might persuade my mind to part with a bit of pain. A letter through my letterbox, whatever can it be? A bill or some promotion? Oh, it's a letter from my friend Dee.
Hi. I was really pleased that I had the chance to comment on your song because I love the New Hope charity shop, and I witnessed many kindnesses from their shop manager Holly. So that was what I wanted to say, and your lyrics were really personal, which and local obviously, which is really enjoyable to listen to. And I could relate with the issue of deciding which charity to give to, although I've never had such fears as wondering if the money might go to the sex trade. But that was really funny. We were chuckling. So yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Peter. That's cool. They're coming now. So next we have Richie Knight and Lucy Amos, who are the Sepia Tone Collective. Their song Faith, Hope and Charity is a song that tells the story of a hapless lover looking for love with 3 different women. You may be surprised to know they're called Faith, Hope and Charity. Each time he manages to find love, something happens to destabilize the relationship. It is purposefully comedic, so you're allowed to laugh. And we hope it is a novel look at addressing the theme of the 3 virtues in this competition. See if you don't collect it.
Thank you. We're chuckling before we begin.
Apologies in advance.
That was something completely different.
Well, I had a woman, it was her name. She was my sweetheart, my burning flame. I gave her jewelry, I gave her ring. Spent all my money on pretty things. She met a drifter in a bar. It was a good time on a shooting star. Tomorrow sunny, when full of booze. When you ain't got nothing, you got nothing to lose. My faith is gone. She's gone away. She left me lonely each and every day. My faith is gone. She's gone away. She left me lonely each and every day. Trying to manage my heart so broke. I started seeing sweet young girl who knows. She was my woman. I was her man. Well, we had dreams. Well, we had plans. But in the winter of '98, oh, the twist of blue right across the state. Won't you tell me if I have sinned? My faith is gone. She's gone with the wind. My hope is gone. She's gone away. your love for free.
He wants love for free.
I'm so lonely.
He's so lonely.
Don't treat me right.
Don't treat him
I
right.
beg you, baby.
Please don't work tonight.
Oh, my darling.
Oh my darling,
Charity.
sweet charity.
Can I please have your love for free?
Want love for free.
I'm so lonely.
So lonely.
Don't treat me right.
Don't treat him
I
right.
beg you, baby.
Please don't work tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Guys, thank you so much for that performance. I really loved your warm-up song, and I was thinking, how am I going to level up from this? And you absolutely did. That was just so much fun. I feel like I wanted to be in the writing session where someone suggested to take this serious theme of faith, hope, and charity in this dark world we live in, where we could have written anything, and we're just going to personify them into 3 women and do like a really fun call and response. I just think that was a really strong take on the theme.
I could read
And
anything.
I really enjoyed it, and I feel as well for a songwriting competition to be yeah, we'll take a different theme, but we'll do call and response, which is a really known format, but then we'll breathe a load of fresh air into what could be a title. I just really enjoyed it. Thank you so much. I wanted to do a yee-haw. And, in my notes I put, Lucy, your facial expressions. Great. I feel I just felt like I wanted to be in the band. It was just so much fun. Yeah, thank you so much.
Matt Davis's song is also called Faith, Hope, Charity. In 3 verses, the song tells the story of 3 strangers in North London, all living very different lives, connected together by the acts of what the Greeks called, and I should have checked this pronunciation, it's either agape, agape, or agape. Agape. Thank you. Translated in the New Testament as charity or love, which was for the ancient Greeks the highest form of love. For the Apostle Paul, it was the greatest virtue. The song is an attempt to remember that, even in these troubled times, faith, hope, and especially love remain. Please welcome Matt.
I don't think it's about the same 3 women. Well, Faith lives down by Turnpike Lane, 3,000 miles from home. Along the green lanes blown, she walks alone. She doesn't have the money to fix the kitchen sink, but she always buys a drink for the woman by the station wall upon a cardboard throne. The one without a home who sits alone. Faith, hope and charity, tell me won't you please, it's the greatest of these, faith, hope and charity. Faith, hope and charity, and tell me won't you please, it's the greatest of these, faith, hope and love. For hope silently watches under the neon light, the terrors, the delights of the streets at night. She sees a woman by the bus stop, a man holding her wrist. She hears the landing of a fist. The woman's praying for an angel, fearing for her life, till hope stands by her side and she can take flight. Oh, faith and hope and charity, and tell me won't you please, it's the greatest of these, faith, hope and charity. Faith and hope and charity, and tell me won't you please, it's the greatest of these, faith, hope and love. Now charity goes to hospital, bruises on her wrist. Do the nighttime shift she's never missed. When her work is over, she doesn't leave as planned, but she stays to hold the hand. The woman in the second bay came in on her own, 3,000 miles from home. She's suffering alone. Oh, faith, hope, and charity, and tell me, won't you please, what's the greatest of these? Faith, hope, and charity. Faith, hope, and charity, and tell me, won't you please, what's the greatest of these? Faith, hope, and love. Faith, hope, and charity, and tell me, won't you please? It's whispered in the breeze, sung out from the eaves, it's stitched into the seams on the cover of magazines. It's in the faces seldom seen, in hearts and clubs and jacks and queens, in the holy and unclean, and in all else in between. Faith, hope, and love.
Thanks, Matt. That was excellent song. I think, yes, you started from pretty much the same point, launching off point as the previous song, but you went very quickly to somewhere totally different. And that's one of the joys of these competitions, is seeing how many different ways there are to approach the thing. Yeah, you told a very, very powerful story through the song. Beautifully structured through the three parts and pulled together by the coda. The little threads of connection running through in the stories and the words. A lot of very simple and direct language, but very powerful and very, very dense in places, especially in the coda. I don't pick out lines. I just love the whole of that. So thanks very much.
Thank you.
So next we have Alison Raymond, and for this 13th competition, Alison's song is called 1313.
Oh.
That's because the phrase faith, hope, and charity comes from St. Paul letter to the Corinthians, chapter 13, verse 13. Paul led a life of adventure well documented in the Bible, including establishing a friendship with his jailer and also enduring a shipwreck, both referenced in the song. But this entry is a folk song, not a hymn or a worship song. Alison feels that Paul may have been quite a difficult man in many ways, but he can be considered one of the founders of the Christian church as a religion, and therefore a significant factor in world affairs for almost 2 millennia. And 1313 tells part of his story.
If ever you're tempted to write a song about, a folk song that is, about a religious figure, be very careful, or if you're like me, you end up knee-deep in bits of paper. No folk songs, but plenty of hymns. But this is as close as I've got to a folk song. And it's part of the story of Paul. Tale of a preacher, a maker of tents was his trade. He travelled the land with a staff in his hand and a cross round his neck on a braid. Paul was the name of this fellow, a follower of Jesus was he. In city or town when he laid his pack down, the people would gather before. He spoke with such clarity of faith, hope and charity, of God's love and life evermore. Jailed as a rebel, his body in chains in a cell. He made friends with the jailer who joined him in prayer, with his wife and his children as well. In Rome he was sent to face trial for the sea on a ship named Renown. At a storm sank that galley, they walked the dark valley of death, and yet no one was drowned. And word went before him that this man was more than the preachers they'd all heard before. He spoke with such clarity of faith, hope and charity, of God's love and life evermore. Brethren in Corinth, he warned of immorality. In simple words clear, he told of his fear, yet it's there in the Bible, go see. Condemned to die by beheading, Paul faced that sword with a prayer, and cool after Nero soon St. Paul, a hero whose story is told everywhere. Word goes before him that this man is more than the preachers we've all heard before. He speaks with such clarity of faith, hope and charity, of God's love and life evermore. Corinthians 13:13, these three must last to the end. Faith, hope and love, God's gift from above, and love is the greatest, my friends. Yes, love is the greatest, my friends.
Yay.
I wanted to applaud your dedication to like the folk genre and researching.
Sorry, can you speak up again, please?
Yeah, sure. So I wanted to applaud your dedication to the folk genre in the research that you carried out in writing your song. I thought like the rhythm in your guitar playing really was beautifully coupled with the storytelling, and how you, there was that rhyme where you write, he spoke with such clarity of faith, hope and charity. It really drew a lot of emphasis there on the theme. I love the harmonica. It's a really nice dynamic, obviously, and great. Like I'd love to be able to play that and with the guitar. And obviously, like the ending, it was a really conclusive ending. So congratulations and thank you very much.
Time to hear again from Liz Miller and Chris Wilbraham, the Larks. Liz and Chris searched for contemporary inspiration for faith, hope and charity and found it watching Freddie Flintoff in his work introducing boys who would not normally discover the sport to cricket. It was fascinating watching their training, bonding, matches and occasional challenging behaviour through the first series. In the second, Flintoff planned to take them to India but suffered his life-changing car accident. He bravely persevered and they went on tour, but it was given extra poignancy as his problems were addressed alongside the young men's. We watched Adnan fast through the tour. The young men overcome autism traits and face a more positive future with Freddie's support and the offer of funding for Eli's coaching training. Faith, hope and charity. The Larks.
This song's called Song to Hemi, and Hemi, if you watched it, was the guy who was the rapper.
Brought together on a northern field, learned again a set of rules, they grew strong. Formed a bond. Boys with checkered lives learned to trust, respect a man with a past. Fast cars, play, control, looking forward, clarity. Flying south to a distant place, big city full of noise and haste, safe space to contemplate. Playing matches, sharing food, senses overloaded, darkest mood, heart to heart. And you start take control, looking forward, looking forward. Clarity.
Oh, thank you both so much. I slightly forgot I was judging for a second, but I just was immersed in the song. You guys are so effortless. It's just a masterclass in how to blend as a duo. This is a theme that resonates quite personally for me because I work in the criminal justice system, and I think there is no doubt that like young men need to recognise themselves and find affinity with positive male role models, and it does have as profound an effect as your lyrics suggest. I was really quite moved by this song. I really enjoyed it, so thank you again. And I think that's what we're meant to do, isn't it? As modern folk musicians, we are meant to tell the story of everyday folk, working class folk, or the difficulties that normal folk face. So it just felt like a proper modern folk song. And do you plan to do something with this song? So I would love Henny to hear this song so
I
much.
sent it to Freddie Flintoff's agent, and I've heard nothing.
Oh,
But I did in my email say, for one thing, Freddie, not many people write songs about you. And for two things, if Hemi would like to write a verse and rap in the middle of our song, we'd be really, really
yeah,
pleased.
there's something really beautiful about the cross-genre, like having a folk
Oh,
response that
exactly.
is rap, because I feel that rap has a place in like modern folk.
Yeah.
You know,
It is, yeah.
yeah, 100%. So yeah, I think you'll really enjoyed it, everyone here. Thank you so
you.
much.
Thank you.
So now we welcome back Simon Denby, and Simon's song is called Pencil for My Sister. It's based on his recollection of the children in India and the lady on his tour who always had pens and pencils for them, spare pens and pencils. So, Simon Denby.
Old faces on the tourist bus. She sees them looking down at us. Things are not what they appear. Sweet Chandani holds my hand, but I don't think you understand. She's the artist, you're the subject being studied here. Discarded trash that you destroy becomes the sketchbook she employs to show what's going on in her mind. Tickets till receipts and cartons, cartons and more lifelike art on every bit of paper she can find. Your indifference, well rehearsed, drive on, but we'll run there first. And I won't beg or make you jump to that tired old greed. I hope you see us in good faith, but your charity is misplaced. Another pencil for my sister is all I need. Simple wisdom she commands in a child's uneven hand. When the back's been filled, she'll use the front as well. Ramblings in Sanskrit script, you won't understand one bit, and yeah, there's quite a few we don't recognize ourselves. Your indifference, well rehearsed, drive on, but we'll run there first. And I won't beg or make you jump to that tired old creed. I hope you see us in good faith, but your charity is misplaced. Another pencil for my sister is all I need. She draws lotus, jasmine, marigolds, pretty flowers to behold, beastly bugs and slugs, and evil queens. Cutesy mice, magic roses, mongooses with pointy noses, characters from Disney films that she has never seen. Your indifference, well rehearsed, drive on, but we'll run there first. And I won't beg or make you jump to that tired old creed. I hope you see us in good faith, but your charity is misplaced. Another pencil for my sister is all I need.
Thank you, Simon. It's, again, another really interesting take on the theme. very interesting topic that you've picked to focus on there, and I mean, the focus is very much the thing. You've got into real detail, the concrete individual details that you've pulled out help to really, you know, bring out a powerful story. I like the way in the chorus you reject the tired old story of just beggars needing charity, and you clearly thought, you know, about, you know, people as individuals and about their dignity and respect to them there. So you know, it's great that you put yourself into it in that way, and I just love some of the rhymes as well. Cutesy mice and magic roses, mongooses, pointy noses,
Nice.
proving that you can have those little touches of humour in a very, very serious subject. So thank you.
Mandy Wood's song, Time of Day, was inspired by conversations Mandy had with a man who was basically homeless, but has since moved into a hospital, who would sit most days on the pavement outside the co-op store on Glastonbury High Street with a paper cup in front of him, never asking for money, always appreciative of a friendly chat. She would like to acknowledge her good friend Steve Appleby's suggestions that helped in the creation of the song, particularly the notion that rough sleeping is a lifestyle choice, as proposed by an affluent government minister last winter. Please welcome Mandy Woods for her song.
Some say that it's a lifestyle choice to sit here every day. A battered paper cup out front for pennies tossed my way. A lazy good for nothing, a beggar with no name. Spending my ill-gotten gains on booze or crack cocaine. Truth be told, if I were rich, I'd share my fortune round. For the time of day's worth more to me than 20 million pounds. Yes, to me, the time of day is worth so much more. There's a lady often stops to chat. She greets me by my name. Asks me how I'm doing as she searches for loose change. She treats me like an equal, no judgment in her eyes, as we moan about how cold it is and put the world to rights. If she finds no coins to give me, her smile turns to a frown. Worth more to me than 20 million pounds. Yes, to me, the time of day is worth so much more. This is no choice, this is no life for anyone at all. But it's all I've got, this drafty spot outside the co-op store. Something to that man, a young girl asks her dad, and the 5p that he gives her, she places in my hand. It's for you, she whispers, and her joy is plain to see, when I thank her from my heart for her sweet generosity. If I had to choose, that child's words would always win hands down. For the time of day's worth more to me than 20 million pounds. Yes, to me, the time of day is worth so much more. To me, the time of day, it's worth much more.
I find the style of your performance really compelling, and your guitar playing very polished. I thought there was a beautiful sentiment in your song.
It's what he actually says to me. That was what he said. I just thought that's the song.
Yeah, it's a weird, weird world that we live in, that this isn't more obvious to more people more of the time, really, you know, that our time and our love is worth more than our money, you know. And you've said it, but like how you captured a moment in a song is really lovely. And the way you finished was really expressive just at the end there. It was really lovely to listen to. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
I'll remind you.
Okay, now we welcome back Julie and Steve Wigley, who've got to climb through the seats. Their song is called Hope Lives on the High Street. Charity shops are an integral part of most high streets and now usually manned by volunteers and provide much needed income for a wide range of charities offering help and hope for the needy, the opportunity to find a bargain and the chance to recycle those much loved possessions or unwanted gifts in a sustainable way. Oh, not ready yet. Momentarily, it will be. Julie and Steve Wigley.
Thank you. Yeah, from saving lives at sea, or air ambulance, or helping fund research for cures for cancer and heart disease, to providing care in hospices. The charity shops, usually run by volunteers, do such a great job. Hope lives on the high street. Why not make your first stop a charity shop? Actually, when we arrived early this afternoon, the first thing Julie did was take me into a charity shop. But they didn't want me, they said I was too worn.
Doors are open as the faithful make their pilgrimage, eager to discover what might be in store today. Someone's trash is often someone else's treasure. Every penny buys a little kindness on the way. Nothing's going to break the bank or stretch the purse strings. Or pack the pockets of some multi-millionaire. Enjoy the thrill of the hunt, and when you find just what you're looking for, you know that purchase also goes to show how much you care. Hope lives on the high street. Why not make your first stop a charity shop? Fashions change, but vintage range, learn to embrace it. Seek out those designer labels, worn but once or twice. Second hand, still good as new, make them work for you. Dress them up or dress them down, no one will guess the price. It all helps us to reduce our carbon footprint in a fast growing step inside to where Aladdin's cave awaits you. Pre-loved items bide their time in hopes of a new home. Don't forget to bring along a few donations. Meanwhile, some little gem is bound to catch your eye. If you can give aid, you should. It feels so good knowing you're doing good. Pick a cause close to your heart. Come on, give it a try. Go. Hopeless on the high street. Why not make your first stop? A charity shop. Yes, hopeless on the high street. Try to make your first stop. Charity shop.
Thank you both so much. Yeah, I think we've got like such a tough job. Like this has been so much fun, but yeah, just so many songs. Yeah, really resonated with me. I love the use of the well-known phrases like the someone's trash is often someone else's treasure, and you weave quite a few of those in, and it makes the song feel like a familiar friend somehow, that you recognise these phrases. Such beautiful guitar parts. It almost sounded like more than two people performing, like with your beautiful harmonies and guitar parts. Yeah, I loved it. Another kind of unique take on the theme. Like massive credit to everyone this evening for doing such differing themes. I did enjoy the potential for a sing-along hook. I like the hook, and the doody-doo brought me back into feeling like, yes, this is a folk song competition after all. We do need a bit of like doody-doing. But yeah, it was so different from your first track. I know we're meant to be thinking about this one, but I think it just really like showed like your range as a songwriter, that you got up and did something just completely different. So I really enjoyed it. And just one comment that I wanted to add, but I don't know if it will come across clunky, was that when you were introduced, you mentioned that you'd become a more prolific songwriter during retirement, and the music industry can make women feel like they're old at 23, and to hear that people are coming into their time of prolific songwriting in retirement is a really wonderful and inspiring thing to hear and to witness. So thank you for like taking up that space. It means a lot. It makes me feel like, yeah, I can take up that space, I can still do those things. So I appreciate your writing and just your presence in general. So yeah, thank you very much.
It's now time for the final song in our final, from Alex Scott. The idea of the song Faith, Hope and Charity is derived from the concept that these are three core virtues that inspire and uplift. In the modern age, they may be sadly lacking. Faith, a deep trust in a higher power or purpose. Hope, looking toward the future with confidence. Charity embodies selfless love and compassion. The song attempts to bring all these elements together and guide people toward a fulfilling, meaningful life, fostering resilience, kindness, interconnectedness in both personal and communal relationships. Please welcome Alex Scott.
That was a mouthful.
Yeah. For a minute I thought you said personal and communist, but it's communal.
Right. What can I say? I've been really boring and used the title. When I write a song, if I've got something in my mind, the title just resonated with me, you know, in the world that's just so mocked up at the moment. So that's one of encouragement. So someone told me, I don't normally play at folk clubs, and someone told me that they like to sing choruses, which I've seen tonight. So I've taken the liberty of putting the chorus out to everyone, and maybe you could join in with me. So maybe an unusual step, but something different. Faith, hope, and charity.
When the shadows fall, when the world seems lost and you're feeling small, there's a light that shines from deep inside. It's a flame of love that will be your guide. Sing it with me. Faith, hope, and charity. In the storm, they're your sanctuary. Faith, hope, and charity. They will set your spirit free. When the road is long and you've lost your way, and the dreams you had have gone astray, there's a voice inside that softly speaks, a promise strong for the hearts that seek. Faith, hope, and charity. In the storm, they're your sanctuary. Faith, hope, and charity. They will set your spirits free. Faith is the courage to take the lead. Hope is the promise your soul will keep. Charity's the love you give away, and it will return to you one day. When the dreams you chased seem out of reach, and the lessons learned are hard to teach, there's a voice within that calls your name, with a promise that one day you'll rise again. And of course, faith, hope, and charity. In the storm, they'll set you free. Sorry. Faith, hope, charity. They will set your spirit free. Faith is the courage to take the leap, and hope is the promise your soul will keep. Charity's the love you give away, and it will return to you one day.
Well, thanks, Alex. You had the unenviable last place in the performances, but you delivered a great song, the ideal song to be ending the session. I feel. I mean, you addressed the theme head on in a very powerful way, in a very positive, uplifting way. As essentially an anthemic sort of song, and the audience definitely took to it. Great chorus, and love the use of the middle age or bridge. I know as a folk songwriter, I shun that kind of thing, but it was again a very very powerful lift there. So all in the round. Great, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Okay, as we said, that was the last song of the competition songs anyway, so now the judges have the lovely task of choosing 2 songs out of those 10 to be bin and run out. That's why I've never been a judge. So if you'd like to take themselves off, if you'd like to just
Yes, we will,
wave in your back. We give you 10 minutes break now, and then you'll have to listen to me sing for a while.
Follow me.
Oh, come on. They would love to